sinking city. Mr. Charles Reed, as requested, I have researched outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Turns out your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. The city drowning, presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person you might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg. Cool. Ever since seeing the trailer, I've been stoked for this game. But it's probably going to irritate me as well. I've never been good with detecting games. That is a giant octopus. Oh, so he's in the Navy. Fuck. Okay, so he was in the Navy. Man, his insanity is going. You watch him play any of the other Lovecraft games, well, the that retro one, 8-bit one. Insanity's gonna be a big pain in the ass, because I'm always gonna see something that causes my character to go insane. It's really irritating. As long as my character doesn't go off himself, we're good. Hello there, one person. Oh shit. I know that ain't Cthulhu. I forget what that one's name is. Jump. Oh, there's the city. And he fell into the abyss. Alright. Holding camera.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Ooh, that turns way too slow. Settings. Oh, turn those on. Let's try that. Turn quicker. Still not to my liking. Take the gun! Take the gun! Thank you. I want him to talk that. Come on, inspect it. Okay, why does no one open? Oh shit. I said traps? Keep an extra bullet loaded, gain chance to deal double pistol damage. Equipped carries 7 more pistol rounds. Probably gonna do that one, knowing how much I like to get into fights. Where's that experience? Stay sane. Yep. As much as I love to get into fights, when my character loses sanity, it's bad. Because I like to do a lot of stupid shit. And it's going to result in my death for my character going insane.
Get out!
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you.
We gotta just say his name right.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the
That guy can
proud
use a
city
feather in his
of
hat.
Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is.
No shit, it's not the
most
finest hour. You look
important.
up, you see an ocean.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark
Yeah,
it,
she said
and this
nice suit.
rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Alright.
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I wonder if he's... I think there's like narcolepsy or some shit like that.
I don't know what the icon means. That's strength dominance. I want to know what this is. I don't know what that icon means. Might have to come back to this. Where's the map? Alright. A pretty big place. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Hey, knock it off!
Sifu. So there's no sprinting. That's what I freaking need. Are you kidding me? Oh, wouldn't let me do it when I was in the ship. Going back, guys. We're going back. Bang! I knew I had to do something. Oh, it's gonna bug me when that blue bar goes down. I don't want to go insane. Again. Oh.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
He's got a small nose.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind.
That guy needs to grow him.
It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Try option C.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition,
checking
Albert
out and
was
see what this
found
game's
on the
like.
shore in a lifeboat. This
Option
fisherman
C.
supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Normally I'd be skipping all these
Anything else?
cutscenes, just
Clearly,
go about it, but
something
I can't do that in
suspicious
this game.
occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that
I can
borders
see
a
that.
fence.
Once I get done
You'll
talking
find
to
it
this
there.
guy, you'd be able to see a lot
Where's
more.
the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my
alright.
son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
The guy's a dick. Alright, let's... Alright, that one. Alright, time to go.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Oh yeah, doggo must have a good place to sleep. Oh, so I had to hold X. That's what was going on. I gotta go back to where I just came from.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Why would I have to hold X? Oh my gosh. Yep, PS4 Pro. So far, I'm just 18 minutes into the game. Like 9 minutes of it just been fucking dialogue.
Let's see what you find,
It
newcomer.
would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already told them everything.
I guess it's been a
It's
while since I
okay.
played on the regular
I'm Charles
PS4.
Reed, Private Eye.
Oh,
Tell me about your...
name's Will. Will Hammond. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking.
I want to know what happened.
I don't remember. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started, and he woke up. And
Drowned
after
Street,
that, I don't
Sleeping
remember
Giant.
a thing. Just
Oh, I hope that's Sleeping Giant's
dreams.
Cthulhu.
Who is this?
outsiders show some respect.
Sorry. Where are all the...
That's. And I have no idea what.
Do you know how... I'll leave...
Please.
I don't know yet, Will.
Yeah, I just probably gonna find shit, make my character go insane,
Choo-choo.
and I hope my character doesn't off himself because of it. Cause you ever want to play a
I can barely
like a H.P.
recognize
Lovecraft
the face
game?
of the poor fella.
There's a
He was beaten
game
to
called
a pulp.
H.P. Lovecraft's Untold Stories. It's retro gaming. Maybe
I'm surprised they don't have someone's
16-bit, I
portrait
don't know.
here.
But, really good. Downside is every time you friggin' find something, Okay. Yeah, I was too busy talking about something else. But once your sanity goes down, your character will off himself in that game.
Seems like
So I'm
Prohibition
afraid
hasn't affected
that
Oakmont too much.
my character loses all his sanity in here, he will off himself. The last thing I need. Okay. How do I activate it? Wait. Is it this? No. How do I enter it? How do I enter that mode? Damn it. Oh boy. What am I doing? Shit. Oh, dude. This is... Alright, let's see. Oh. Oh. What the? What the hell? Recognition. Okay.
Take this, ape face.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, run! Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh no! Okay, good. The meter goes back up. I'm doing it.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Oh, hello, person. Oh boy.
Won't budge.
I have a gun. I could shoot said lock. It would make so much sense. Yeah, I'm about to shoot that lock.
The door won't budge.
Hey! Wait, why did I waste a shot? Son of a bitch. Weird. Oh, that can't be good. What the fuck?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead.
What's the sound? What's the sound? What's the sound?
This was deliberate.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna mess shit up. They come for me. time to go tell Daddy his son died. Man, he ain't gonna be happy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. My condolences.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled. Tell me you know who did it.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis.
Lewis it is.
Turns out you...
Bring me that dirtbag.
It probably wasn't him, because I forgot to do this. Oops. Yeah, I forgot to combine. I'm missing something. And I forgot to take a picture of something. Shit. What do I gotta take a picture of?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
There we go. R1's in melee. What do I gotta take a picture of? The thing is, I looted this place, and I came back and everything's unlooted. I'm missing something. I know I am. What am I missing here? Something I gotta take a picture of. I don't know what. What am I missing in there? This is gonna bug the shit out of me. Chat, 2 people, tell me. What am I missing? Alright, I'm just gonna always try to perfect everything, try to find everything, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to. And we can't deface a corpse. Bitch. Yep, I'm done with this area. I'm gonna go try and find something else. Let us. Kill it. Is that a freaking face hugger? Shit. Oh, come on, don't freeze on me.
Mr. Throgmorton,
What?
some unusual...
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when...
Yeah. Well,
Try to avoid them when possible.
bye.
I guess these are just crime scenes. Yeah, I think anytime I leave a building, come back. Let's test this theory. Alright, door closed. Huh. Time limit. Got a lot of octopus.
Ahead! I still hear those voices.
Alright, to the map. Game has a lot of just look around and exploring. Look for clues. Kind of like LA Noire.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella?
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Mr. Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Come closer.
You're some...
Yes, my dear.
Really?
Not so fast, newcomer.
All right.
Your money has no value, and I'll make it easy.
Let's hear...
Good. The sea will be generous in the coming.
I don't think
I see old and new. A hard heart against and tall pillars, circled by the dead.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Welcome to Under the Kid.
I've seen some...
So you met a while. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from... If it bleed, remember.
I'm looking for a...
Yeah.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. So, it seems...
The Rock. That would
So...
He's upstairs.
Smart. Bye.
Hey, who are you?
What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Oh, I really want to.
You shot to kill.
Well, I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like, me, covered in blood. I had no...
What kind of...
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different?
No, I'm sorry.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us
fish
here,
head, basically.
so you better get over it. We are...
Start at the beginning.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewitt.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving us. But that ape, he was out cold.
I hear there's...
Those apes hated us. From the Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable.
And so?
We had to fight for every... Always conspire.
The things you...
What? I don't know.
You mentioned... Yeah.
Okay. There's the carpenters who control...
And let...
Right. Those filthy...
I think...
Please, Mr. Reed. Don't tell Throgmorton about me. Have mercy. Perhaps...
You think you're the first person...
Please.
Don't try...
Kind of accidentally sold him out. Wait, back to that mine path. Well, at least I was correct in blaming him.
Stay alert. Monster.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Hey, what's this? What is this blue mark? Why is this game oddly unhelpful?
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. Seems like he had a bone to pick.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's...
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate...
Yes, you've earned it. But I digress. Remind me.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness.
Indeed. Then our goal... I funded an expedition to explore research.
Do these cases of...
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant. Drowned streets. And a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed...
I
have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source.
As above, so
below. So below.
What's your expedition?
I do not know. Albert is...
You think your son was killed because...
Is it so hard to... Mr. Reed?
If...
I'll give you the address.
That's all.
Let me be clear.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton.
I am a busy man. When you finish...
What about...
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. I'll also include a fair... The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed.
Alright. I'm thinking I should do, let's see real quick. Oh man, I don't know. This one I'm definitely gonna get next. Alright. Shit. Let's see. Man. This station is located in the northern side of Asher Road. Northern cover side. Oh man, this is gonna be so annoying. I'm bad at reading map. Alright, Brimhaven Bay. Alright, cover side. Alright. Across Asher Road and Hubert Street. Where is Hubert Street? Oh, wait, is this it? No. Okay, place mark. Bam. Oh boy. What's going on? Oh, isn't that wonderful? I think I'm gonna... Ooh, I don't know. Wait, what? Us? Psycho. I only remember the screams in the middle of the creaking water filling the deck. A headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed and drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The official said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. If my memories are true, my strange powers gained after that ordeal to prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering. It still. Ah. What? What the hell? What the hell? That's a skin suit. Apron made of skin. Oh. I want that plague doctor though. And definitely this. Dear Mr. Reed, I murder in the port. My life is in danger, and I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room. I cast my lot, not beyond saving. 7 books, plus even if I'm gone. Find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost. It'd be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of light, for I have failed.
Never again, they say.
While I would see, or is a dream within a dream. Okay. These raids are intensifying when more supposed to be used in the stall. Sometimes we'll film to found it in their house. Damn. Police are on the case with several legal captured, and their owners in jail. You know, they should have come long ago. Dang, it all turned too late. Damn. Tree, it seems you have heard yourself. I'll conduct the investigation for Mr. Throg's Morton. Forgive me for the audacity I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Take more care of yourself in the future. I'll not be there for you every time, you're honest. When Church was his redemption day after day, he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, he returned to his house beyond the church. He could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. The church was built, the priest found himself hanging off the bell ropes. But the book is still waiting for someone to come and it's his house. Central Salvation Harbor on Old Church Road. Oak Street, Windhelm Street, High Street. Still has bad fame. Lived there even after the flood. Local legends may be more than mere superstition. It doesn't wish to hang on the street. A huge apple tree that's over the mill. Among the documents, confession, one of the witches said the devil granted them a book for power. This book itself has suffered mortal lives. Witch who wrote this confession lived in Eastern Arena Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Blackwood Manor on the southern part of Western Street. So unlike this part of the Eastern Grand Bay, appear those who gather near the half-filled ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so afraid the sea touches the man drown the sea. The one reading the book stands for the boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Spend the Yellow King's gang. Can't get here. Okay. Alright, let's start gathering these books.
The door won't budge. Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
What do I craft? Oh shit. All the way. Let's do. I know we're gonna. Where's that? What's right this meeting first? That. Dead of Night. Eastern Bay. Side. Alright, here it is. A ruined house in Central Coverside, near the radio tower, crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. Street. think I got everything.
The door won't budge.
And I got a lot of quests to do.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, Mr.
Noise?
I expect my guest.
Yeah, sorry about...
Yeah? Well...
You're not exactly friendly.
All these newcomers...
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And I'm watching you, newcomer. I'm watching you, newcomer.
Those two people. Alright, fast travel. Let's try and find this book. Infested area? What? What was that? Where am I at? Almost. Oh boy! Can I even get through here? That'll be a no. That's where someone tips the boat on the screen.
Get the truck out of here.
Alright, there's the radio car.
always help a fella out. I'll take anything you got.
Level up. What is that? What is that sound? Oh, this sucks. How do I make more rounds? Of course, I had a gunpowder. Bitch. Okay. Oh, same area. What did that clue say?
woman talking about a ruined house in the central coverside near the radio tower. On the crossing of I see a ghost from the house in the family still viewed. Ruins, that's gotta be it right here. Shit. I don't get it. Aha. Seriously? Ruined house in Cookstead near the radio tower on the crossing of King and Kingsport Street. Is the ghosts of the house still read what they kept? What am I missing from this house? I'm not ending the stream until I find this stupid book. Freaking ammo again. Shit. I seen what came from you guys. Damn, I'm low on ammo again. Shit. Where is this stupid book hiding? Really? Guess that's not watching this. I'm trying to find a book. The book is hidden in this house. It's right there. That. Yep. Bam. Along the shore, loud waves break, and the twin sun sinks beneath the lake in the shadows of Nope. Alright, found the first book. Oh yeah. Wait, does this auto-save? No, it doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.